With the colder temperatures moving into our region, we want to make sure that you are prepared. So meteorologist Cassie Nall is prepared herself as she steps outside back onto our weather porch to share more about how we can protect ourselves when the weather gets so cold.
I mean, honestly, if you're not dressed properly, you cannot be outside for an extended period of time when we have the coldest temperatures tonight and early tomorrow morning, because frostbite can set in less than 30 minutes. So the keys here with dressing for extremely cold weather are first and foremost layers. And you want to avoid cotton as your base layer, because once cotton gets wet, it stays wet. So if you sweat at all, then you're going to get soaked, and that increases your chance of hypothermia. So we're going with the one that's on the right. So we want to talk about a base layer, a mid layer, and then a top layer. An insulated jacket would be great. You want to cover as much skin as you possibly can. So you want to wear gloves, or mittens are actually warmer because they keep your fingers touching. And you want to try to cover up your head with a hat and then possibly a hood of your jacket. And then I have on a scarf that I can pull up over my face to help protect my face as well. So in addition to dressing properly, if you're going to be traveling, driving, for example, black ice is going to be a big concern tonight. We have seen some melting today because of the sun that did come out. Even where it was cloudy all day, you still get that solar insolation, and that does allow for some melting. Where we have seen any liquid, or even where the snow has been compacted from tires driving over it constantly, it's going to be slippery. That black ice, the reason we call it black ice is because it's clear liquid that then freezes, and you can't see it on the asphalt because it's clear. And so it can occur overnight tonight, and it can cause you to get out of control. So try not to drive if you don't have to early tomorrow morning. And if you do, the key thing here is the 3 P's of cold weather driving. Prepare your vehicle, make sure that you've got everything up and running properly. Plan your route. For example, tonight when I go home, instead of taking the route that's going to take me over some overpasses, which are more likely to be slick, I'm going to take the slightly longer route that has less hills so that I can get home with less slippery conditions there. We also want to try to protect against crashes by increasing your distance between you and another vehicle and driving more slowly than you normally would. It's going to take longer to stop, and then that way, if you do happen to hit that ice, you have some time to slide. The key thing is not to react suddenly when you're sliding. You don't want to try to jerk the wheel left or right. You don't want to try to slam on the brakes, because that's how things can get out of control very, very quickly. So again, if you don't have to be out tonight, please don't be. And if you do, dress properly and make sure you're prepared if you're going to be driving in any of these conditions. And always, we have to say this, please bring in your pets and make sure you're taking care of them in this very, very cold weather. Now tonight, Todd, it's not just how cold these lows will get, but also the fact that we're going to have a little bit of wind as well. And that's what makes this extra dangerous.